Hey, it's Funk Roberts here, and today I'm super excited because we are going to combine bodybuilding style exercises with the kettlebell to bring you an awesome kettlebell muscle building workout. And one of the things that I never understood is why people who are trying to build muscle, you know, the guys in the gym doing bodybuilding workouts or trying to really build that aesthetic look, they don't use kettlebells, right? Because the kettlebell is going to give you a different stimulus than you will get with a dumbbell or barbell. And if you just keep doing the same, you know, using the same pieces of equipment without incorporating other pieces of equipment to engage and stimulate more muscle growth, muscle breakdown, so you can build more muscle, it just doesn't make sense to me. And so with so many gyms having kettlebells, this is a workout that you don't have to have the traditional kettlebell training for. You know, you can literally just in a few, you know, I'll teach you a few things to make sure you safely get the kettlebell into the positions that you need. But you can get a great workout. You're going to hit the muscles that like you've never hit before. You're going to get a different range of motion, different muscle stimulus. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. And it's one of those things you're going to start to include in your overall bodybuilding or aesthetic training. Don't get me wrong. I love the functional side of kettlebell training. That's of course why I'm a certified kettlebell specialist, and we have a kettlebell workshop that will teach you exactly how to use the kettlebell, how to do swings and snatches and rows and cleans and deadlifts and hip hinges with our kettlebell workshop. So click the link anywhere here if you're a beginner or someone who wants to learn how to use the kettlebell, or you just never had that high level certification style kettlebell training. Please click the link anywhere, because we've launched our kettlebell workshop, my wife Angela and I, and it's online, self-paced, and it's amazing. But today you don't need that. All you need is a single kettlebell, a bench, and this workout that I'm about to bring to you. So let's get started. So like I said before, we are going to do traditional bodybuilding style exercises. We're going to be doing 6 exercises, and each exercise is going to be set up differently. So please take a look at the description so you can see how we're doing this. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to hit each exercise for the prescribed reps and sets. And in most of the exercises, what we'll be doing is, because it's single kettlebell, so we'll be doing unilateral exercises, we will be doing trisets. So we're not going to rest in between. Okay, so we're not going to rest. We'll maybe do 10 reps aside, then 8 reps aside, then 6 reps aside, and then rest for 90 seconds and move on to the next exercise, okay? So I want you to train with me during this, and I want you to really see how amazing the kettlebells are. So I've got a single kettlebell. I get my kettlebells from Kettlebell Kings. You can click the link anywhere if you need some kettlebells. I've got 12 kilos, I've got 16 kilos, I've got 20 kilos, I've got 24 kilos. Now again, you don't only need one, but let's start off with kettlebell reverse lunge. And we're going to do 10 per side. So because we're hitting the lower body with this exercise, I'm going to go a little bit heavier. We're going to start off with let's go with the 16 kilo to start. Okay, so hopefully you've warmed up before. And again, we're going to be doing single-sided suitcase reverse lunge. All right, so we don't have a timer. We're just doing it for reps. We're doing 8 aside, then 10, we're doing 10 aside, then 8 aside, then 6 aside. All right, so grab that kettlebell, get that kettlebell ready, and we're going to, safely pick up that kettlebell. Remember, we hip hinge. We don't bend over to pick up the kettlebell. We're going to pick up the kettlebell like we're about to do a deadlift. So we're going to hip hinge. We're going to bend down. We're going to keep the back straight. We're going to keep that kettlebell to the side, and we're going to pull it up and hold it nice and tight with the shoulders back. Okay, so let's start off. So we're going to start off with the right leg back, and we're going to load up the right side. Okay, so I'm going to stand to the side so you can see this. So let's get that kettlebell hip hinge, which is just a crease here. We're pushing our butt back, down, up. Okay, let's do some working sets. Get the kettlebell nice and tight to the body, shoulders back. I want you to make sure that you're not lifting the kettlebell during this exercise. Let it hang down, but pack those shoulders so you have, and stimulate your lats too, so you have it nice and tight. Okay, ready? Let's go. Let's do 10. Ready? Here we go. Down, right off the bat. Good. So you have to keep that core tight because we're loading up the same side. Good. As you step back, keep that body tall. I don't want you leaning over. Good. Good. Push off with that front leg. Make sure that knee is over top. We've got about 2 more reps left. I may not get the exact 10 reps because I'm talking throughout. Good, all right. Let's switch sides. Same thing. We're gonna go back with the left leg now. Shoulders back, nice and tall. Step back, push off with that front leg. Good. Good. Inhale on the way, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Sorry guys, here we go. There we go. So again, a lot's happening here because we're loading up the side that we're stepping back on. You can see my obliques have to take over so we don't get any lateral flexion. Good. Step down, rest for a second, pick it back up. Now let's go for 8 aside now. Here we go. Same thing, safely pick that kettlebell up. Before you step back, make sure that you're already set up. Everything's tight. You've got your lats engaged. Kettlebell's close to the body. Let me do it this way here so you can see. Step back here. Here we go. Good. Step forward a little bit. There you go. We're going to do 8 aside. Remember, pushing off with that front leg. Good. Stay nice and tall. Make sure you have that core tight. You guys know if the core ain't tight, then the workout ain't right. Exercise ain't right. You're really going to feel the overload on the right side of the body. Good. Get those glutes working too. Let's go to the other side. I think that was 8. Here we go. Remember, knee pointed out as well. Make sure the knee is tracking over top your foot. A lot going on with this exercise, which is why I love it so much. Plus, the kettlebell gives you a different resistance. Good. Down. One more. Good work. Put that down safely. We're gonna do 6 aside now. I'm gonna go with a heavier kettlebell for this last one. Ready? Not too much rest time here. We wanna really take advantage of what we're doing. Okay, right side, here we go. Focus, focus. Good. I want you to pause at the bottom. Hold it, and then explode up. Pushing off with that front leg. Good. One more. Good work. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move too much. Nice. Really focus on keeping your body nice and tight. Controlling that body, using that right glute as you're stepping back with that left leg. One more. Good work, safely put that down. All right, let's rest. We're gonna rest for about a minute and a half. So there you go, so next time I do that, it's the first time I'm doing this workout, I definitely know I can go heavy, but I would never get that same stimulus using dumbbells with that exercise. All right, our next exercise is gonna be chest press. I love this one. This is the one exercise that boggles me why more of you guys who love the bodybuilding style workouts aren't using this exercise. I don't even understand it. I'm gonna start off with the 16 kilo. So I like to move quickly in regards to, the intensity of the workout, which means not a lot of rest in between sets and exercises, because I really want to maximize the time I have in the gym, right? I don't want to waste time in the gym. You don't want to waste time in the gym, or you don't want to waste time at home, right? By the way, guys, remember, if you do want to learn how to use kettlebells, just like the traditional kettlebells, you know, hip hinge, deadlifts, swings, snatches, cleans, rows, shoulder presses, floor presses, squats and lunges, windmill, Turkish get up, then click the link at the bottom there. And we've got our kettlebell workshop online, self-paced. It's amazing for anyone who's a beginner or just never really had a kettlebell training. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do chest press now. All right. So I'm gonna start with the 16s. So with this chest press, it's a flat bench chest press. We're gonna clean the kettlebell up, and again, we're going back and forth, back and forth. So I'm gonna start off with the left this time. I'm gonna clean that kettlebell up, have it nice and tight and packed. As you can see with the clean, my wrist is straight all the way down, elbows tight to the body, and I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put my hand over top, I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna slowly go back and make sure that my head's on the bench, and then I'm gonna press straight up, and we're gonna do 10. Here we go. So, once again, you're gonna have a bigger range of motion. Kettlebells, just because of the way the kettlebell is, the gravity wants to pull this kettlebell down because the bell's at the bottom. So you're using a lot more stabilizing muscles. Also, I like using the kettlebell press because it forces your elbow to stay tight to the body as opposed to flaring out, which we don't want when we're doing this exercise. Let's do 2 more. Down. Good. Bring it down to your chest. Roll up. That's what I like to do. And then kind of bring it over. Set it on the other side. Roll back. And let's start again. 10 on this side, on the right side. Here we go. Use those lats to pull the kettlebell down and then explode up with the pecs. The chest. Good. We're doing 10 here, okay? And again, because we're doing unilateral, our obliques and our core is being engaged. Because the way the kettlebell is, you can see that it wants to fall down, and we can let it come down to give us a bigger range of motion, to really hit more muscles in the pecs. Good. Let's safely bring it down, close to the body. I'm going to change the weight. I'm going to move up. So, once again, clean the kettlebell up. I got these kettlebells from Kettlebell Kings. Safely walk over. This is why you got to do the kettlebell workshop, so you can learn how to do that. All right, all the way down. Let's go. Another 8. Actually, let's do another 10. Good. Use that full range of motion. Oh, good. Keeps that elbows nice and tight. Bring it down safely. And the heavier you go, the more you're gonna feel the grip. Nice and tight to the body. Slowly let that kettlebell down, out, and here we go, press. Good. Get that full range of motion. 2 more. 1 more. Push your feet down to the ground. Oh, I was almost, not almost, that was. Oh. Whew. That was what you call failure. Okay, 6 aside now. Let's go 6 aside. Get that kettlebell up. You can use your hand to help you. Just make sure everything else is safe. Here we go. 6 aside. 1, 2. Good. Slowly bring it down. Roll up. Safely bring it across your body. Get it in. It's a nice grip. Nice and safe. Roll it back. And safely bring it down. Here we go. 6. 1. Explode up. 2. Explode up. This side I could probably get 5. One more. Oh, yeah, that's it. Break down. Do not let the kettlebell fall. Safely put it down. Oh, my God. Wow, I could feel, the pump. That's what we're chasing, right? We're chasing that pump. Definitely got the pump on that one. But as you can see, in that last set with my right side, my technique really started to break down. Once your technique breaks down, stop the exercise. Because that's when you start to feel shoulder or pecs or biceps or triceps or whatever muscle wants to take over when your technique starts to fall, right? So let's safely pick up this kettlebell. Always moving kettlebells around safely, back straight when you put it down and pick it up. Again, you'll learn that in our kettlebell workshop. Guys, make sure you click the button below and join that kettlebell workshop, all right? Okay, bent over rows. We're going bent over rows. I like to do bent over rows with a higher, with this raised. I like to do it raised. So let's get this set up. I'm gonna move this over here for you. Guys, make sure you like this, comment below. Of course, whenever we do these type of workouts, it's gonna be a little bit slower than my metabolic workouts, but I'm still trying to keep it quick and intensity high with less rest in between, right? That's the goal here. Got about 5 seconds. All right, so now we're moving the bent over rows. And again, we're gonna start off with 16 kilos. 16 kilos a side. This one's pretty, like I say, it's gonna be a different stimulus, right? Because of the way the kettlebell's shaped. So right away, just picking up the kettlebell, your muscles, all your little stabilizing muscles are already being engaged. All right, let's do 10 aside, 8 aside, 6 aside, okay? So let's do that. I'm just gonna stay here and change from side to side. All right, so get that back. Make sure the back's straight. You're set up nicely. You're holding the kettlebell up. Your foot's back, and you're rolling back by the hips. 3, 4. Good. Pulling. Let that thing go. Come all the way down. 9, 10. I went a little bit faster because it's round number 1. Let's go 10 on the other side. Nice little warm up. Same thing. Footsteps back. Let me just move over this way so you can see a little bit better anyway. Remember, pulling it back by your hips. Keeping the elbows tight to the body. 8, 9, good, 10. I'm gonna go heavier now. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna go heavier with every set. So now let's do 8 aside. Same thing, same setup. Here we go. Try to move quickly through this one. 20s now. 1. So again, I'm rolling back by the hips. Pulling. Elbows tight to the body. 8. I think I did 10 there because I was feeling it. Let's go to the other side. Again, I'll try to stand in a way that you can see, kind of see if you're just watching this. If you're doing this with me, keep those elbows tight to the body. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Yeah. Good. Oh, all right. Pick these up. Got the 24s now. 24 kilos. Let's do 6 aside. Here we go. Get that foot back. Here we go. Slow down the tempo. 2 more. Slow. Good. Really. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, see the pump that's coming up, that's going on here. The pump, baby. Row. Slow. Just hold at the top. Good. 1 more. Oh, wow. All right, so you see how fast that was? Some of the exercises can take a little bit longer just because of the setup too, right? And again, I'm just giving you guys an idea of how we can use kettlebells and traditional bodybuilding / hypertrophy, which is just muscle building exercises, right? I am coming out with a program, depending on when you're watching this, the program could have already launched. It's a kettlebell muscle program. Again, focusing on aesthetics, focusing on bodybuilding meets kettlebells, focusing on muscle building, and really breaking up the workouts, you know, bis and tris, chest and back, shoulders, and of course, legs. So we really add more exercises per body part. All right, let's do some kettlebell curls. This one, I know a lot of kettlebell people cry over this. By the way, hey, kettlebell purists, chill out, man. Chill out. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. It's not all about functional training with the kettlebell. I'm trying to bring new people into the kettlebell universe. And you know, we're gonna do some kettlebell curls. There's different ways to do this. I'm gonna do a traditional curl. There's some ways that you can do where you can keep that elbow tight to the body, which is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna kind of stick that hip out to give ourselves kind of a bridge, and we're going to curl this kettlebell up, okay? Supinating at the top. I'm gonna go light at first, just so we can get the technique, because I want you guys to, I don't want you just to curl it up, okay? We're gonna do, you know, 10 aside or whatever, 10, 8, 6, whatever it is. But I don't really want you guys to like rush through this, okay? Because I want you to feel this. So we're gonna pick up that kettlebell, we're gonna hold it tight, and we're gonna kind of almost stick that hip out. Like we're almost doing a windmill, which you won't know how to do unless you do our kettlebell workshop. Anyways, we're gonna just hold it here. As you can see, the kettlebell is straight down, right? So it's totally straight down. There's no there's resistance right now, and we're gonna curl it up, and then we're gonna slowly bring it down, and we're just gonna keep that tight and short, a very short range of motion. And that's all we need is a short range of motion here. And I'm just letting that kettlebell slide through my fingers. Oh, 2 more. 1 more. Oh man. Holy Scheiße. That's all I have to say for my German friends. Oh man. All right, so I think I just did 8 there. So we're gonna stick that out. I can't even stick it out here. And just keeping that. So as you can see, my range of motion is very small, but I'm pinning the kettlebell tight to the body. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, oh my God. I need a second there. So really what you're doing here is you're using this hip as a shelf and this hip as a shelf. And the reason why we're doing it, this is just a variation. There's so many ways you can curl this. You can curl it from the ground, stand up. There's so many different ways. I'm just showing you a way that I like, that I feel I get good kettlebell results from. Okay, here we go. Stop talking. It's gonna do. All right, well, gonna curl that up. All right, so again, I've got my hip out. 3 more. I don't want to lift my arm up because that just lets, not yet anyway. I want it because it brings the shoulder in a little bit too much. So I just want to keep it on the bicep. So there I think I just did 5 there. Keep that elbow tight. This last one, I'm gonna all the way up. Oh man, that is crazy. So this, I'm just going to failure, probably 4 side. But this time, we're gonna bring it all the way up. So start here. As soon as we get to this position, we're gonna just lift the elbow off our side and kind of squeeze to the top. Maybe get 3 or 4 depending on what you've been using. But I want you to focus on that muscle-mind connection, okay? So again, get that nice crush grip. And I've got that hip out. 1, oh sorry, I gotta go all the way up. 2, so you see at the very top. 1 more. Oh, it's that top movement now. Once I've pre-exhausted my biceps, you're really gonna feel it. And you can actually do that for the whole 3 sets. But make sure you keep it pinned, and it's the last second. Is that you? Bring that kettlebell up. Wow. Hey? Wow. That is brutal. Nice work, Roberts. Nice work. All right. I don't even know how long this is going, but all right, let's go to the skull crushers now. So what we're going to do again is we're going to use 1 kettlebell here, and we're going to do 3 sets, and we're just going to maybe 10 seconds rest in between. Okay, sets of 10. So I'm going to start off. So here we can pick up the kettlebell like so. Well, there's different ways to do this. I'm going to hold the horns of the kettlebell. This is the horns of the kettlebell. Okay, so I'm going to hold the horns. We're going to up, and I'm going to move down. Hold it up. So here, sorry about that, guys. Different ways to do this, but this is one version of this tricep extension. You can have the kettlebell, the bottom of the kettlebell down, but again, as you can see, keep those elbows pointed forward and really extend that range of motion. Good. Good, straight up. Good work. So again, that was like round number 1. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier just because I can. First round. So again, we're almost gonna reverse and hold the kettlebell with the bell up and the horns down. And we're gonna slowly roll back, press up, and now same thing, let's go. Really make sure you take advantage of that range of motion. Yeah, that's it. Oh, good. 1 more. Good work. Good work, guys. Let's go one last time. Again, I'm gonna stay with this. And again, focus on keeping those elbows nice and close to the body, like not flared out. And take advantage of that range of motion that we get. You can see the belt wants to really pull my elbows back, so we have to focus on using the triceps to keep your elbows still. Exhaling on the way up, inhale on the way down, of course. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Good. And again, we safely put that kettlebell down. We don't let it fall. Oh man. Oh. Woo. Okay. Last exercise. Hopefully, if you're doing this with me, you're getting a good taste of, you know, the different kettlebells and how the kettlebells can really, again, change up the stimulus of that workout, right? Of your exercise. Same exercise that we're always doing, but now we're just gonna change it up a bit by using the kettlebells. So here we're gonna do shoulder press, just straight up, single shoulder press per side, and then we're done. I'm gonna go light here with 12 kilos. As you can see though, like, you know, I really didn't do, remember, I'm only doing one exercise. We are only doing one exercise per body part, right? Imagine if we did 2 or 3 exercises per body part. You can see already the blood pumping into the muscles, which means I'm definitely stimulating that muscle, right? And so here I'm just showing you how we can use the same bodybuilding style exercises with kettlebells, but in a kettlebell muscle programming, I would do 3 exercises, maybe sometimes 4 exercises per body part. So imagine what you could do, the damage that you can do to those muscles, which is what we want, because we want to get that muscle recovery so we get stronger, our muscles get bigger, and we can come back and hit it harder. All right, so what I like to do with this is I like to clean it up first and get into that clean position, sit down, make sure I'm comfortable on the bench, and then press straight up. So again, I don't have the same shoulder mobility as most people do. So I'm just gonna press straight up. Good. So I like to bring the elbow back tight to the body. I'm not holding it out here. Okay, I'm bringing everything back and keeping everything tight. Let's move on to the other side. So now we're on this side. And again. Straight up, keep that core tight. Now the good thing is we have a bench to help stabilize our body, but that still doesn't mean that we don't have good technique. And again, make sure you bring that elbow back. Don't keep the elbow out. That's not what this exercise is. Let's do one more set, because I have a feeling I'm about to get kicked out of this gym here. So I want to make sure I get this workout done before that happens. So let's go here. Pressing straight up. Let's go one more. Over to the other side. Keep going. 3, 4. 2 more. Good work, everyone. Good work. Give me those knucks. Give me those knucks. Good job, guys. So there you have it. mixing bodybuilding exercises, hypertrophy style training with kettlebells, as you can see, can stimulate different muscles, the same muscles in a different way, to help you build muscle faster, to help you get more of a different feel with your bodybuilding workout, and teach you how you can use a different piece of equipment to really help your training and spice things up. Anyways, if you want to learn exactly how to use the kettlebell the traditional way, using a functional training with kettlebells, snatches, cleans, swings, and make sure you do it right with the right technique without getting injured, click the link anywhere on this page to get my kettlebell workshop. I want to send a shout out to Debbie Leacock, Christopher H. I want to send a shout out to Brittany Penny and Kendra Picton and Lurs Valley. You guys are amazing. Thank you for commenting. Guys, make sure you comment below, like this, share this. Let me know what you feel. You're going to see more kettlebell workouts because we want to help get you people into kettlebell training, whether you've never used a kettlebell before, whether you've just learned using your kettlebell through YouTube, whether you went to a kettlebell class and really didn't get to learn everything. Our online kettlebell workshop is super, super inexpensive and a great way for you to learn how to use an incredible piece of equipment that you'll take with you for the rest of your life. Anyways, I'm the Funkster. I love you guys. It's your turn to get it done. Yeah. Hey, it's Funk Roberts here, and thank you so much for watching that video. I hope you liked it. In fact, I hope you loved it, and I hope you learned something from that video. Please show me some love and like this, share this, leave your comments below because you know I love those comments. And if you like that workout, click that button right there, and I'll take you to the next workout. I'm the Funkster, and I'll see you on the other side. Get it done.